Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario 64, and in this episode we're going to be exploring this star door. Yes, and reacting to the power of the stars that we've already collected, the door opens and reveals a wall of water. I was told Bowser was in this area, but I guess... unless Bowser suddenly likes water, the Dire Docks. Board Bowser's sub. And this level shows us that Bowser is more than just into the mystical. He's into very concrete forms of villainy. If we can swim, this level is actually quite small. There are only 2 areas to it that are connected by this passage here. And it quite clearly shows the fact that this is not an entirely natural level either. It was constructed by someone, most likely by Bowser and his minions, to form a base for something, which you'll be seeing in a short minute here. See, this area here was manufactured by Bowser to hold that. A pre-atomic submarine. Impressive technology, considering that the Mushroom Kingdom doesn't even have cars, aside from, you know, carts and everything, at least at this stage. Sometimes, if you pass through a coin ring and find a secret blah 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 blah, we'll be getting to that later. But in any case, to get onto Bowser's sub, all you have to do is run around to this switch, hit it, these blocks will appear. You can go up either tower of blocks. Both of them will take you to vantage points from which you can reach the sub. One goes straight onto the sub. The other reaches to these platforms here with the 8 red coins on them, from which you can simply jump. Like I said, this is a very, very small level, basically made by Bowser solely to host this submarine. Exactly why is a mystery. Let's go ahead and grab our star. Board Bowser's sub. And now that we've gathered that power star, the wall of water actually retreats, and we can now enter this hole, which will take us down into Bowser's lair. Unfortunately, well, fortunately, we're not going to be doing that yet. We actually can get one more star here in this level. Now, chests in the current. This explores that this level is actually quite dangerous. There are... see that whirlpool in the middle? You might think, well, that's supposed to blow you out, just like the one in Jolly Roger Bay, correct? Incorrect. That one actually sucks you in instead of blowing you out. Now, to get this star, you're going to want to start at this chest here, the one on the right of your immediate starting area. I'm gonna die. Mario, open the chest. Mario, open the chest. Mario, open the chest, Mario, open the chest. Okay, grab some coins. Don't panic. Grab some coins. Stay away from the whirlpool. Stay away from the whirlpool. Stay away from the whirlpool, Mario. Okay, there you go. Now grab some more coins. There you go. Alright, now open the chest. There you go. See, that wasn't so hard, was it? So you grab the air bubble to refill your meter, and then the idea is you want to start at this chest, the one facing at a 45-degree angle from the wall, and then... I'm going the wrong way here, but the idea is that you want to go... See, I told you. You want to go counterclockwise around this area from that first chest and go gather the outside chest first. There are 4 chests in total. 3 on the outside, 1 in the middle, very close to the whirlpool. And the problem is that if you get one wrong, the chests actually reset, unlike the chest puzzles in Jolly Roger Bay. So you have to be very careful not to screw it up, otherwise you're going to end up getting shocked underwater with, you know, everything around you, drowning. There's actually a shark that'll swim around, and unlike the eel, the shark does have AI. He'll kind of follow you at whatever height you are, unless you're really close to the sea floor, in which case he can't follow you. So we want to come around and get this chest. This is the farthest away from the center, on the far left of your initial entry point. You can see the entrance to the other area right there. it's kind of hard to get your bearings for where the chests are down here sometimes. So I'm just kind of trying to help to point them out. So you want to try to swim and get away from the whirlpool and grab the chest. There you go. See, that wasn't so hard, was it? But the whirlpool does have a very, very strong current, so you have to mash A, or either mash A or tap it quick in regular rhythm to get away from the whirlpool and away from its pull. Now the star, I'm a little confused here as to where the star appears, but it appears over there to the left of the entrance to the next area. You can just swim over and grab it. Alright, so to get the next star in this level, we're actually going to have to go and beat Bowser. So you're going to see a bit of a jump cut here. There you go. Because I went in and went to the level and tried to get to the next star, but you can't until you beat Bowser, because until then, the submarine isn't going to stay there. And with the submarine still there, you can't collect any of the other stars, or at least most of the other stars. Now this level, Bowser in the Fire World. Compared to Bowser in the Dark World, this level is quite easy. The red coins are a little bit trickier to collect, but because there's lava instead of pits that are bottomless, it's actually quite easy to get all of the 8 red coins and not die in this level. And there are also several shortcuts you can take if you're willing to take a little bit of damage from the lava. Obviously, it's still dangerous. This isn't an easy level by any means, but compared to Bowser in the Dark World, it is quite a lot easier. See, there's a red coin up there in the corner. There's also one here under this platform. You want to run onto it, make it go away, and then come back down here. I don't know if there's any other way to collect that. If there is, you know, maybe you could do that, like triple jump, wall jump, whatever. I'm not exactly sure, but that's the way I've always done it, is to fall down on it from above. There's an extra life you can grab if you jump off the top of this pole. You're going to want to remember to do that. Okay, and then the elevator will just take you upward through this cage. Just like the other world, it's pretty obvious that Bowser just took a bunch of traps and tricks from Lethal Lava Land and other levels that we've gone through here in the dungeon to create a world that's specifically geared and designed to try to kill Mario before he can reach Bowser. So you can see the flamethrowers and everything there. We have our first appearance of some oddly textured blocks like this one that looks like slopes that we can't run up, but we actually can. And this red coin is being guarded by a bully. So you're going to want to be careful with that, because even though Mario can run up those blocks, he doesn't grip them very well. So you can fight the bully if you want to. I tried to for a little bit, but then I realized, you know what, it's not worth it. Let's just get out of here. Come on, Mario. Alright. Or you can kill him. That's up to you. So, yeah, there are bullies all over this level. They're basically just there to block you and take up your time. You don't have to fight any of them. There's no 100 coin star here. There's no reason to fight them. You just want to keep out of their way. Go for the 8 red coins. These blocks kind of accordion back and forth. When they're up at their highest point, it's a little hard to run up these slopes, but you can still make it. And then you can jump up to here, climb up these slopes here. And then here's one of the few appearances of bob-ombs outside of bob-omb battlefield. He'll try to chase you across this area. There's a red coin right there that I missed. I'm going to come back and get that in a little bit. I just didn't see it since the flames were there. Alright, so then this area is actually very much like a 2D platforming segment, because if you turn the camera to the side, you can actually get a very nice 2D view of this area. Here we go, see? You can slide down the poles. Basically, you want to slide down the poles, go through the platforms going up, avoid the lava, because since the ceiling is so low in some parts, you're going to die very quickly if you don't. Alright, so there's another red coin right there. That would be the last one, but since I missed the other one, it's only number 7. Which I'm going to climb up to this top of this area here first, and then... Or I can miss. I'm going to climb up to the top of this area first, and then show you where that last coin is, and then get the star. And then we go on and fight Bowser. So yes, basically, this is just another world that Bowser created, basically purposely to kill Mario. That's the whole idea of it. Unfortunately, he didn't realize that lava is slightly less deadly than bottomless pits, so we're going to be doing that instead. I mean, lava, you do take damage and everything from lava, but it's not too dramatically hard. I would have died already several times if this was bottomless pits instead of lava. There's another extra life up there. You can grab it if you want. I'm looking for the star. It's not here. I'm looking for any more coins. They're not here. And I remember, oh yes, there's a coin down there. I forgot. You want to aim carefully here because I would have died if I'd hit the ground there without slamming. Grab some more health. Thankfully, there are a couple of hearts scattered throughout this level right about when you start needing health. There's the last coin, and there's the power star. Alright, so we can just jump back up, and we have to go through that whole platforming section again. But there is a shortcut that you can take if you're not interested in grabbing the coins. You can just wall jump up there to get to the top part. Oh, come on, Mario. There you go. That wasn't so hard, was it? And then you can actually just long jump without having to worry about walking on those little platforms. There we go. Another power star. We gain power from the castle and we save. Whoop. Alright, so then we can just long jump across the falling platforms and down into this warp pipe that takes us to Bowser. Pestering me again, are you, Mario? Can't you see that I'm having a merry little time making mischief with my minions? Now, return those stars. My troops on the walls need them. Bowser has a couple of new attacks. We didn't get to see a lot of them last time since I beat him so fast, but basically now, in addition to breathing fire, he has two new tricks. One is slamming the platforms to make them tilt like that, and the other one we'll be seeing in a short while. Obviously, the easiest way to do this fight is to just run around him in a circle as fast as you can, try to get behind him, grab his tail, and then throw him off the edge. But he does have one trick that makes that a little harder. Warping. He can actually use the power of the stars to teleport now. So you want to be running, you want to have him constantly in motion, because if he stands still for a short amount of time, he will teleport, and he will wind up on the other side of you facing your direction, ready to breathe fire and scorch you. To give him a quick toss. I have the aim right, I have the timing right. The problem is that I just didn't quite have the distance. You want to aim for the mines that are always closest to you because it is possible to miss them as I did there. Obviously, I can't reach his tail from where he's standing right there, so you have to get into teleport and run around back behind him again. So yes, Bowser has definitely gotten to use the power of the stars a bit more. He can never teleport in any other game. It's the power of the stars that he's being able to do that. And then he's purposely constructed this platform on a platform that rocks around quite a bit, because he can use the power of the stars to basically stick to the platform while we slide around like crazy unless we're constantly moving. The other thing he'll do is if you toss him off the platform and you miss a bomb, he'll fall off and then he'll rock the platform again. I think I show that off in a little bit. But if you walk far enough away from him, he'll tilt the platform anyway, even without actually falling off. Because he knows that it's one of the most dangerous things he can do. Because if you fall off the platform, even though it is just lava down there, you'll die because it's way too far to actually get back up onto the platform again. So I'm going to aim for one of these mines. Give him a quick swing. And a toss. And of course we miss. So here he comes again, and you can see he gives it a slam, and we go sliding across the platform. It's easy to slide right off depending on where you are. You basically just want to run to the opposite end of the platform and don't stop moving. Alright, so basically the whole strategy of this fight is to just stay close to him and spin around, because if you don't stay close, he'll teleport, but if you don't spin around, he's just going to breathe fire, so you can kind of trick him out. Whoa, that was close. I don't want to know what one of those bombs will do to Mario. You want to spin around him, keep moving. Don't get too close. Just running into him will do damage to you, so you want to stay a decent distance away. There he goes. So you can pause a little bit to get him to try to breathe fire, but he'll only breathe one fireball at a time, which isn't enough for you to get around behind him. So basically just running around is your best strategy. Aim for the nearest mine, spin him, and give him a chuck. Got him. Oh, can it be that I've lost? The power of the stars has failed me. This time, consider this a draw. Next time I'll be in perfect condition. Now, if you want to see your precious princess, come to the top of the tower. I'll be waiting. And from beating Bowser, we once again get a key. This one allowing us to reach the upper floors of the castle, which is going to be very useful considering that that's where we're going to be going next. But in the next episode, actually, we're going to be going and finishing off Dire Docks, clearing out Bowser's sub and the rest of those minions that he left behind, okay? So I'll see you all next time. Good night, folks.